The fall or the plan, Major General Otema among high-profile UPDF retirees has 531 exit is confirmed in a move that has raised more questions than answers in both military and political circles. The Uganda People's Defense Forces (UPDF) has confirmed the retirement of 531 officers and militants, including high-ranking figures such as General Edward Katumba Wamala and Major General Charles Otema. While retirements are routine in any military structure, the inclusions of Major General Otema, a figure whose influence straddles the delicate lines between military leadership and regional politics, has sparked intense debate, especially within the Acholi sub-region, who are online, who I can refer to call Acholi netizens. A career cut short or a calculated move. Major General Charles Otema, long perceived as a powerful man both within the UPDF and in northern Uganda's political terrain, was notably active in post-2021 election politics. He made repeated attempts to gain political foothold in Acholi, sometimes in controversial ways. His engagement, however, drew sharp criticism and growing public sentiment, with many in Acholi viewing him as representing a central authority that had lost touch with local grievances. Despite his ambitions and strategic position, his name was not among the final candidates supported for elective political positions, and now his forced retirement only deepens suspicions. Is this retirement a graceful exit or a calculated sidelining? Let me talk about the controversy and community backlash. While Major General Otema's official military record remains commendable, having served in various strategic capacities within the UPDF, his involvement in Acholi land matters, cattle compensation debates, and political mobilization effort was met with fierce criticism. Activists and community leaders saw him as a symbol of top-down interference, accusing him of exploiting his military status to influence civic matters. Among notable people who criticized him is musician and legend Bosmigo Tim. His continued alignment with national political interest rather than the grassroots voices made him increasingly unpopular in his own region, forcing him to deploy money and security. Many Acholi youth accused him of being part of a system that silenced dissent, ignored ancestral land rights, and disrespected post-war community healing by siding with the Balalo. A broader path or neutral transition. The inclusion of heavyweights like General Katumba Wamala in the retirement list suggests a generational shift. However, some analysts argue that these high-profile exits might be a deeper strategic move by the regime to reassert control, especially as political tensions rise ahead 2026. Could this be a signal to other political curious military officers? A message that the institution, and by extension the state, can and will remove anyone who challenges the status quo or grows to independently influential status despite serving in the army. As one political analyst anonymously told Daily Monitor, it could be a quiet punishment, a symbolic warning, or simply nature taking its course. But make no mistake, Otema's fall is a loud one if it is true. The higher you rise, in the hand, the retirement of Major General Otema raises profound questions about loyalty, control, and the cost of political ambition in Uganda's security establishment. For some, it's justice. For others, it's just another move in a long game of power, patronage, and purge. But one thing is certain, in Uganda's military and political theater, the higher you rise, the harder and quieter you may fall.